Hello there, how are you doing? Joe here and welcome to another episode of Make It Happen Monday. I hope that you have had a phenomenal week. Now in today's, do I say that every week? I hope you've had a phenomenal week. Well, I do hope sincerely that you have had an absolutely amazing, action-taking, exciting, adventurous and phenomenal week. Now in today's episode, I'd like to talk about how to create your list building lead magnet. What is a list building lead magnet, I hear you cry? Basically, once you have defined your target market, you know who your customer is, you know what kind of problems they're having and how you can solve those problems with your product and your service. You've got in your head a little bit about how you're going to help those people with your content, whether that be your blog posts, your podcast, your videos, whatever it is that you're going to get out there. But what we now want them to do is when they're coming over and they're consuming your content, in an ideal world, we want to get them to sign up to an email list so that you can nurture and build that relationship via email. And yes, email is still very much alive. I know that social media is around and chatting to people, in a kind of a live dynamic setting is becoming extremely popular, but email is still incredibly effective. So don't put it to bed just yet. So we want to be able to encourage those people that are consuming our content to leave us their name and email address so that we can build a relationship with them via our email autoresponder client. And we'll talk about that in another video. So what we need to do that, now if you are incredibly famous, if you have written books and you're a celebrity and you're online and everybody knows who you are, the chances are you can stick up an opt-in form and say, hey, join my list because I'm going to give you some great information, and loads of people are going to do that. If, however, you are not, and you are a small business and you are just growing and nobody really knows who you are, then what you need to do is you need to give something of tremendous value to that person in order to entice them to leave you their name and email address. And the response you're going to get to this is going to be very different across industries and niches. In the online marketing type world, you're going to get higher conversion rates than in, say, an accountancy business where people aren't quite used to leaving their name and email address in order to get information. So it's going to be very different depending on what your niche is on the results you get. But in this video, I just want to talk a little bit about how do you come up with the idea for your lead magnet. What do you give away for free? Because I get a lot of people that ask me that question. Joe, I just don't know what I'm supposed to give away. I sell paintings. What am I supposed to give away for free when I sell paintings? I can't give away my paintings for free. Great example, actually. So what you need to do is you need to think about what can you deliver online that is digital and instant and that doesn't require your time. You need something that's automated so that you can scale it, so that you can send adverts and you can generate leads of 100, 500,000, 2,000, 10,000 a day if you wanted to, and you don't have to put any extra work in. So if you're sitting there listening to this video thinking, oh, I can give free consultations, that's not scalable. That's your time. Okay, and you need to charge for your time. So what you want to do is create something that's instant and digital that somebody can download and takes none of your time. You do the work once and then you just carry on generating and building your leads and your list with that piece of content. So as an example, let's take some examples. It's easy, isn't it? If you're in online marketing and you know about Facebook ads, you can do a guide to Facebook ads. If you're an awesome person on Instagram, you can do a guide to Instagram or a guide to great images. If you're amazing on LinkedIn, you can do some kind of guide to LinkedIn. But let's say that you're in slightly more different niches and businesses. Let's start with the paintings. Let's say that you sell paintings. That is your business, you sell art. What on earth can you give away in order to generate an email list and begin to nurture those relationships? Well, you could perhaps, I know nothing about the art world, but you could perhaps give away a digitalized version of 10 amazing paintings. Yeah, in a kind of a PDF, in an ebook. Yeah, you could give away just 10 awesome images that people can use, can have on their computer. They can download and put them as their backdrop on their computer. That might be something. You might give away a guide to art, a guide to knowing what you're looking at when looking at art. You might give away a guide to actually painting. Maybe you're an actual painter and you could give away a guide to painting your first portrait or something like that. So just think about the types of things that your audience are going to be interested in to be able to create your free gift. An example, next door to where I live, there's a marina. I live in a marina, but there's another marina next door. And their main business is trying to attract boat owners to obviously moor their boat and use their dry stacks. And also they want to rent out or sell all of their apartments over there. And they don't have any lead generators on their blog. And when I was talking to the marketing manager over there, my suggestion to him was, why not do some kind of guide to boat owners on the, 10 top mooring spots in the world, and Phuket is one of those spots. You put it there, you put your details, your fees, whatever. You could even, do some kind of guide to the best places to moor your boat. I don't know, things like that. There's lots of different ways. Imagine that maybe you're a hairdresser and you've got a new shampoo line and you want to sell and grow your shampoo business online. You might do a guide to hair care or a guide to hairstyles. It's whatever you believe your customers are going to be interested in, any challenges they're having, and you can go and solve their problems. There's so many different things that you can come up with, but the key is to make it as specific as possible, because specificity sells. But we'll talk about that in another couple of episodes when we look at actual landing pages and what's going to make people convert. But for now, actually, before I go, I'll give you one more example. I had an email. We have an e-commerce site that I'm doing a lot of work at the moment, and I had an email from a guy a couple of days ago who sold me on a consult service, not cheap either, from one email, because he knew that my issue, he didn't know me personally, but he knew as an e-commerce owner himself that one of my issues is conversions. How do I get people, once they visit my site, how do I get them to convert into a sale? And his email really answered my pain points. Here are 3 things you can do right now to convert your customers into a sale. Now, he already had my email address, but what a great lead magnet that is. 10 things that you can do, 10 strategies, proven strategies that you can put into place today that will increase the conversion rates on your e-commerce store. There is a perfect lead magnet. And it answered my problem that I'm having right now, and it resulted in a consult service, an actual sale from me. So that's how effective a targeted and specific lead magnet can be when it really answers and solves your customers' problems. So that's your challenge for this week, should you choose to accept it. Have a look at what your biggest problems are that your customers are having. How can you solve those for free? How can you give them something that's going to give them results right now, so that they're going to leave you their name and email address in order to download that free gift, and then you can begin to build a relationship with them. I would love to hear from you. Do please come and comment underneath. If you are not sure what your free gift should be, come and tell me. Tell me what your business is. Let's have a brainstorm in the comments below this video. I'm happy to help and come up with some ideas for you. Other than that, it's getting really hot out here now. Can you see I'm starting to melt? Have an amazing, I know I shouldn't complain, should I? It's beautiful. Have an awesome week. Take some action this week. Really kind of work out, what could that lead magnet be? Okay, what could that be? And also I'll put a link below this video to a blog post that I wrote, a little video on there as well, showing you how to create and upload an ebook, okay, or a PDF, any kind of document that you want to turn into a PDF and upload and then deliver to your customers. I've got a video showing you exactly how to do that, so I'll put that link below this video. So have an amazing week. Be awesome, take action, live on purpose, and as always, make it happen. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next week. Take care. Bye-bye.